Hi everyone, my name is Andrew, and I just had a few things to share with you today in my newly arranged studio here where I'm producing the Djedi Academy with some friends and just getting into some creative crafting vibe for costumes and props, and I thought I'd just take some time to show you around. So we have all our few little accessories and our charger for the battery packs. I'm using Ultrasabers as my props for the Djedi Academy for on and off screen presentations. So it comes with a lithium ion setup, and these are just the little pommels that came with it that you screw onto the bottom once you have everything inside the hilt. And there's a few little innovations that I'm doing here, like I'm gonna deal with some of these real life crystals here. This one's actually a pretty nice one. And of course you have the clips for putting it on your belt. This was just a little stubby because I just got a brand new staff, as you can see here. Kind of standing in the light, but there you go. And it's got a nice gold accented color to go with the accents on the hilt. So sometimes I like to walk around with it and just spin it around town a bunch, and so I created this little nubby to just be able to stick on the end protect the tip while I'm walking with it as an actual staff. And then next up, I grabbed, I'm not even sure exactly what the proper name of this kind of crystal is, but as you can see it's a real crystal, and it's nearly the same color as the blade color. It's got this natural orange tint to it. And so this is just a custom blade plug that I made for when I'm just carrying it around with me. I just used a little bit of insulation foam on the inside. After taking one of the original, just basic blade plugs, removing the metal cap that comes with it, and then being able to add this little insert, I was able to just kind of add that little customization that I liked of a true touch of a crystal. The other part where I'm using a crystal is right in the middle of the coupler. You might not be able to see it right now because I'm still working on some of the electronics that might be associated, but if I hold it up to the light, you might be able to see I was able to take a crystal and put it through the center of the coupler. You can kind of see how the colors are coming through there in the light. Right? So what I'm going to do is build another little tiny small LED module into the base of one of the ends of the coupler, and I'll just run a wire up to the power pack, and hopefully it won't mess anything up. I'll have to experiment with some of the voltages and whatever, obviously. But what it would take to just have a little indicator LED light to be able to light up a little crystal in the middle of the grip is also just a cool little project I'm working on at the moment. I'm originally a very green oriented guy, but I figured with the accent and with the price and everything that had been coming into my life recently, orange, like I said, was like a really nice choose for the accent. Obviously there's not enough room in here to spin, but you can see what's going on. I got the windows and the emitters, right? And I got the converdeck clips right in the middle of it that kind of, some don't like it there, but I find it's just wide enough to fit a hand, you know, as long as it teaches you a certain mindfulness of where that hand's going. So yeah, this is the one that I got. It's the what are they called? The Phantasm V4. It's got the limited edition, you know, golden etched hilt on it. It's just the basic lithium-ion setup. There's no sound involved, and but it's definitely worth the money. And so for also with the springtime sale that Ultrasabers was running, I was able to get just one of these little initiates that they threw in for free. And they just throw you a random color, and I was like, okay, cool, I can work with blue, that works. And it's well balanced for a lot of different spinning methods and whatever. With a little practice. I'm way out of practice. And here's the custom leather accent wrap that I did on it. And I find it worked really nice. I just grabbed a chunk of leather and I put some eyelets in it. Some grommet type of things there. And yeah, just laced it up just like a boot or something. I did a little bit of an extra lace up around the switch there just to make sure it's nice and tight and it doesn't come loose. And I think this was some random, what you see at the bottom there, that extra little piece of metal. This ring right here. This, I think, was just from a tap or something, and I dug it out of the workshop. right? But it just happened to fit that perfect diameter that I could just slide it down on there. And I can still access the cap to be able to get to all the electronics just right on the base like that. And also the advantage is once the lacing got all the way down to the bottom, I was able to tuck it in kind of around that ring, and it gave it a nice finished look at the end there. So as more props get produced and more costumes are made, you know, I'll be dropping a post every once in a while, sharing some content for you guys to check out. And until then, we'll see you next time, and may the force be with you all.